All right, Flyers fans, this one's for you. It's getting to a point where this is just ridiculous. We're on the path of every other year the Flyers making the playoffs. Well, so far this year, not looking so hot. Fletcher, buddy, just skipped over the fact that his team is not doing so hot. Fired his coach, Alain Vigneault, keeping Mike Yeo as the interim coach. And Fletcher just, it's all right, man. We're going to try to turn this team around. A lot of guys here are just not performing to the level, and it begs the question, do you start trading the big boys? Claude Giroux, I mean, I'm a guy that I actually appreciate Giroux. I appreciate Crosby. I appreciate the rivalries. But is it time for Giroux to be done in Philly? So I'm repping my Carter Hart jersey, and I'm just thinking, okay, so you keep Carter Hart. You kind of look at the younger, the next younger crowd, right? Joel Farabee you're going to keep. You're looking at the next kind of wave, Bobby Brink, Cam York. You're looking at Morgan Frost. You're looking at all these guys, right? But then you're looking at the guys that you could potentially move. Are you moving, as I said, Giroux? Are you moving Ristolainen, who you just acquired? So you're expecting at least a first and more for that guy. And as a rental, I would say right shot defenseman, you can definitely get at least a first for him, I think. Then you're looking at some other pieces here. I've seen it thrown out there. Do you trade Provorov? I don't think Flyers fans want to, and I wouldn't trade Provorov. I think his ceiling is more than what we've maybe seen in the last couple of years, but Provorov, maybe for a trade, maybe Sanheim, maybe Braun you trade. Like, there's 3 or 4 guys in this defense that you possibly could be moving. Then you look at the forward group. As I said, Giroux. Are you moving JVR? Can you move that contract? Do you have to retain something? Are you flipping a guy like Atkinson, who I think actually has a lot of value for what his role is? And then other pieces too. I think probably Kevin Hayes stays, but I mean, more so because of the contract. I mean, I would say Couturier most likely stays. Outside of that, I think anyone's on the table. You just signed Scott Laughton to that new contract. Is he on the table? Lindblom? I don't know. But again, you have kind of a core of younger guys coming in, and you can still build it around with some of these other guys. I think it's a conversation. But at the same time, I still have hope the Flyers can turn the season around, because I'll say this, Flyers fans. Tough kind of schedule to start, and we're only in December, and I think the Flyers are skilled enough where if Carter Hart gets going, Ryan Ellis comes back, and the defense can be more consistent, and the offense, with some of these guys that have been struggling, I think they could still bring this together. Because going into the season, I had high hopes for this Flyers team. So you guys let me know. I still have hope the Flyers can turn it around. But I'm saying by January, if it's still kind of on this trajectory, you got to start making the moves, because you don't want to be a team that keeps going back and forth in the playoffs. And it's going to be crazy, because if they don't make the playoffs this year, it actually breaks the streak of every other year making the playoffs. So since what, 2010? So that's crazy in itself. But it would be a sign if you don't make the playoffs 2 years in a row. I think maybe not necessarily a full rebuild, because you have younger guys in the system and actually a couple really good pieces, but I think you need to start shipping some of these guys out. And begs the question, would you guys trade Claude Giroux if it meant getting a pretty decent package? So hit that subscribe button, drop a like, hit the notification bell, give me all your thoughts as I said, and I'll see you on the next video or stream. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.